The recent saga of suicide by Rohit Vemula, a postgraduate scholar of the University of Hyderabad, is another case of continuing discrimination against the Dalit, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe students. There is a loud clamour for the resignation of Ms. Smriti Irani, the not so well educated Rajya Sabha member who is a Minister of Human Resources Development and thereby looking after institution of higher education. Also, there is a clamour for action against Mr. Bandaru Dattatreya, the Labour Minister of the Union. And also, the bigoted principal, Vice Chancellor, Apparao of the university, deserves in this case to not only be removed from his post, but also to be arrested. Now, there is a continuing case of discrimination and total disregard for against the Dalit students in many higher education institutions of higher education. They are discriminated against, they are subjugated, they are totally kept away from society. This, in spite of the existence of the Scheduled Caste Atrocities Act, which is in existence and would lead to immediate arrest of anyone causing atrocities against the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Now, what happened at the University of Hyderabad is not an isolated incident. Such incidents have been prevalent in the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, and therefore a Thorat committee was constituted to go into the problems of the Dalit students of the All India Institute of Medical Sciences. There was a damning report given by the Thorat committee. They said that these people were totally segregated and totally isolated. They were made to live in ghettos, and they were not permitted to take part in sports and cultural activities. Therefore, they found that the students were totally depressed and totally they were against the system that existed. In many of these universities, they have the Ambedkar Students Association. Now, Ambedkar is a person who has been wooed in recent years by the BJP. But the ABVP, Akhil Bharati Vidyarthi Parishad, does not take kindly to the Ambedkar Association, which exists in the educational institutions. Therefore, as in the case of the University of Hyderabad, there has been constant clashes between the ABVP and the Dalit students. One such clash recently, though not a serious one, led to students of both sides to be warned and let off. But Mr. Bandaru Dattatreya, the MP of Hyderabad, had written to Mrs. Smriti Irani, the Central Minister of Human Resources, and had requested that firm action be taken against these students. And therefore, the bigoted Vice Chancellor suspended 5 students. Though they appealed to various places, they did not get justice. And Rohit Vemula, who could not tolerate this discrimination anymore, committed suicide. It's a very sad thing. And similar conditions exist in IIT Chennai also, where the faculty and the majority of the students belong to the upper caste. Here too, the students of the lower caste and the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe are discriminated, and therefore in IIT Chennai we have had about a dozen suicides in as many years. Recently, about 3 to 4 months back, we had another suicide. In case we have to stop these things in the institutions of higher education, there should be a realization, and very strict action should be taken against the faculty members and the management of this institution who permit these things, this kind of discrimination to happen. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel Jai Hind.